For years, Gota Reef Cattle worked alongside her husband, cultivating and selling yam and rice in bulk. When he died, Reef Cattle hoped to keep the business alive, but there was one obstacle: she didn't own the land. Access to farmland was governed by customs she could not navigate alone.
Gado.
By tradition, when a husband dies, his relatives come and force the widow to marry one of them. If you refuse, they take everything you own. I refused because I wanted to take care of my children. I knew that once they took my husband's property and finished using it, they would abandon me and my children. That is why I refused, so I could protect my children.
Across Nigeria, land inheritance is largely controlled by customary law, which often sidelines women despite national laws that guarantee equal rights. Determined to change this, Reef Cattle joined forces with other women facing similar struggles. Together, they formed Omshen Women Farmers, a cooperative that has spent decades quietly challenging traditions that restrict women's access to farmland.
We started the cooperative because we realized that in this world, nobody will help you unless you help yourself. We pooled our little money and gave it to one person at a time to start a small business. We hoped the government would support us, but we didn't know how to assess that support. And even when officials know, they don't show us the way. So we continued farming on our own, without fertilizer and without enough land to work on.
Pulling around 500 naira or about $34 they rented their first plot of land. Later, with support from organizations like Oxfam, they managed to buy land outright. Where tradition blocked direct access, the women adapted. They enlisted trusted men to negotiate leases on their behalf. Ero Chinke, one such ally, faced backlash for helping them.
Since from inception, we are seen as second-class citizens, and so they solidly belong to their husbands. And the man cares for the woman, and so she doesn't need to go and look for anything for herself. Even with the civilization and religion activities that came in, it is difficult for them to separate that tradition. My brothers, actually, they were not happy. In fact, some of them even, came, confronting me that, if I didn't, I'd have the strength to farm, why did I not give them the farm and I should lease it out, to these women?
Over time, the cooperative grew stronger, sharing labor, storing crops, reinvesting earnings, and supporting members. Customary claims remain powerful, but these women refuse to wait for inclusion.
Uniting ourselves is what helped me. I used to rent farmland because I couldn't get any from my husband's family. That was the only way I could farm. But when it came to my children's schooling, I had to take a loan. What makes me happy now is that I've paid my children's school fees and repaid the loans. Now, those same people are coming back to say my children are their children. Is that not enough to make me happy?
By organizing, these women are farming, thriving, and dismantling age-old traditions, one step at a time.